Well, here it is. Reisser cutter screws, high performance wood screws. Ooh, right. Anyway, this box here is classed as a trial pack. Fair enough. And it's got all the bits and pieces I need on it to read out to you, sorry, on what's actually they're supposed to do. Anyway, I'll read out the sizes what you get in the box first of all. Right. They're 200 in each box. You get 4x20, 4x25, 4x30, 4x35, 4x40 and 4x50, and 2 free bits, the 25mm, which will be PZ2s. So I'll open the box up and we'll have a quick look at the stuff inside, and there's your little bits here. I'll get one of them out now. Oh fuck, it's already open. Okay. High strength, charge, code 25 needle point. Relocation collar. Oh, right, okay, fine. Right, put that there and we'll put this here because we'll try some of them out. Ooh, I'm going to do this. Right, anyway. They come in these nice, lovely little boxes here. I'm going to put all these and put them over there. Right. Because we're only interested in these ones here. The 4x50s. To be honest with you, that's the ones we're doing the test with. The others we won't. In fact, we'll probably just get rid of that whole box, to be honest with you. I can see this video taking some time. Okay then, what are they actually supposed to do and what have they actually got? I will show you and go through everything and by actually looking at it. But I'll just say me read out what he says. Reisser cutter screws, the next generation in high performance wood screws. Must admit, looks good. Now they're covered in this yellow stuff, which is spelled TROPICALIZED, whatever the heck that is. That's what they're coated with. Deep position drive, self-sinking, self-sinking, sorry, that's new. Cutter slot, needle point, and single wide thread. It's got a 1 on it. We're not putting me trying to show you that on this camera, that won't come out. It says all wood, then it says softwood, hardwood, board materials, fine. Right then, some more what it says. Due to the 2 unique pattern slots above 25mm, the cutter allows screwing close to the edge without splitting under the head. Without splitting, then it's full stop. Under the head are both ribs and tucks, enabling the screw to set flush and tight without surface damage. And of course, you got a little picture here where they screw in without causing any damage. And you've got all this here, and I'll read what it says on this side as well. Woo! Distinct ribs and tucks. I'll actually show you them. I've got a couple of 6x100 here. I've got them out of the box. I've had a quick look at them and then I'll point them out on this camera here. Right. Distinct ribs and tucks. Self countersinking into all timber and boards materials. No need to counterbore. Reinforced collar. Prevents snapping and gives depth for a wide depth posi to be inserted, therefore reducing the risk of cam out. And that's what I mean. It's got a deep head in there, so when you put the bit into it, this is that's a PZ3 head. Right, okay, fine. Lubricated, sharp, wide, deep thread, up to 40% reduction in driving resistance, therefore less torque required. Quick and easy penetration without a pilot hole. Somebody was saying a bit sexual there with that penetration bit. And again, it's got this yellow coating stuff on it again, giving approximately 20 times more rust resistance than standard BZP screws. I haven't got a clue what a BZP screw is anyway, so I wouldn't know. Two pattern slots, preventing splitting when screwing close to the edge. 25% needle point for immediate start. Okay, fine. Okay then. Let's see, we might need the box, might have to show you things up a bit clearer anyway. Anyway, that's that fancy head they were telling you about just there, just now. I'll show you it on the actual screw. What the screw head actually has on it are these bits here. So when it actually goes flush down with the wood, it cuts like a little circle round on the wood, you see. And it's supposed to help it countersink better so it doesn't... Oh, I'm trying to think, it's trying to eliminate the little splitting in little flecks of wood that you get that come up. Now, it sounds like a good idea, but is it going to work? Well, I think that's what we said about the box and everything. I think we should just get down to the business of putting a few in. What do you think? Right, okay then. I think that's the best idea. This is box is open, we'll get the lid off that. Right, I'll take some, I'll put some on the table. Okay, they are the 50 by 5. We'll get rid of the box just now. Okay, yeah. Right. 5 by 40, there we go. We want 5 by 50. 5 by 50. Ooh. This dodgy Stanley knife again. Which is actually a Stanley knife as well. Is there anything on there? No. Oh, here we go again. Something holding it down. It's not taped there, it's not taped there. Well, you can tell I've got now prepared on this one then, can't you? Can't get the box apart. That's good going. If I cut it right here, it's cut all the way along. Just it's not coming to bits. I can't see why. Can't get the box open. They're brilliant screws there. Yeah, how can you tell? Well, did they work? There we are, got into the box at last. Blimmin' heck's teeth, that was tight. Right. Oh no, I've got to show you the screws first. I'm getting away from the cell here. Right, we've got the screws out. Epic fail getting the box open. Right then, we'll put them there. Now, I'll show you the screws. Me bad on this one. Come on. Okay then. This is a 6x100 screw. Now I'm going to talk you through all the hype that they were going on about with the screw. Now, if we look down here, this is where they've got this 25%, no, not 25%, 25 mil length in the thing here to help it start when the point goes in. Which, let's face it, the majority of screws nowadays actually have this in here. And of course it also means that it actually, when it goes in here, it starts cutting the thread anyways, which reduces it. So we'll pop it back. There's your point there, and of course it'll all be carbon steel, of course, so fine. And it's all wax coated probably as well, which I don't think it actually said that. I thought it did, and it was lubricated. Right then, come on, get on with it. And of course the thread itself isn't a fine thread, it's a coarse thread, which means it's got quite wide gaps between the thread here, see? Which that means it'll go in very fast. And they're saying it'll do hardwood. Well, my experience is hardwood prefers finer thread, because if you go in too fast with hardwood, you'll split it. Anyway, we'll wait and see on that one. And then of course, there's the first cut, and here's your second cut coming in here. And of course, this is the one they're saying, this one here, that this is the one that reduces the splitting when you go close to the edge, or the whole screw from splitting the wood, period. But again here, a lot of the other screws we've got haven't got that. They've only got this bit here at the front, and they work. So they're saying it'll be better. Well, probably it might be better, and maybe they have had to put this in, because the fact is that this thread is actually not a fine thread, it's a coarse thread. So anyway, it runs up, and it's quite deep actually. It is a deep thread, and it's also sharp. Ow, it is actually quite sharp. So we run up, and it comes up to here. So we'll turn it round now, and we'll get it back on this one here. I'm trying to see if I can show you this without being too stupid. Okay, we just go up the shaft, and we come to this piece here. Now this piece here is supposed to strengthen it, so that the impacts, so forth, when they go into a bit harder wood or get near enough, don't actually snap it there. But in my experience, all as the break is, they just break further down, which is on this piece here, or this piece down here. Okay then. Now, as we come up this bit, we now come to the ribs, which are the self-countersinking ribs, as they're supposed to be called. Now on this one, they're not parallel, they're not straight up and down. I'll try and get the camera into this one so you can actually see it. If I hold it level with the camera, I'll knock the camera. If you look at the ribs aren't actually straight up and down, they're off at slant up here. Okay, well, let's bring the screw around and try and drop it down on this one to see if, now I'm putting a shadow onto the thing. We'll have to try it that way on then. Right, we'll try it that way on. Now, if you see here, at the end of the actual head, here, where it's supposed to sit flush with the wood, it has little bumps that come up here. And that's what I'm going to have to call them, because I don't know what you would actually call them. They called them something, I can't remember what it was. And this will actually bore itself, like scratch away into the wood, if you like, as it's going round. And that means it should stop chafing, and if you picked up any waste material, it'll either move it to one side or the other and dispense with it. Well, that's what we're hoping it's going to do. We've still got to try it out yet. So, and if you also look, the ribs actually go right to the tip, and then a little flat bit right there. Now that's actually flat, this. I'll try and see if you can see it. I'll try and get it in for you. So it actually means the head itself should actually push down on top of the wood. And the other screw that does a similar thing to this is the Sparks screw. Their countersinking head. Theirs actually has something similar to it, but theirs is also a bit more, it's like a flat piece of metal that goes round on it. Anyway, you'd actually have to look at the Spark screws to get them, and I'm not going to get one today just to show you. So anyway, that is the screw, and then of course here you have just your typical PZ3 head. Now, I think it's time to get stuck in about this now. Enough talk. Oh, one more thing. Quality control. Now, just get this back to the point. Now you've seen here how this has got the cutout here, and then when you turn the screw around, you've got this piece here, the other cutout. There it is, there. When I picked out the first screw, what did I find? One big long cut. There isn't another piece on here. What's happened is, when they've been made, the machine has cut that bit out, and then it's been cut out there. So in other words, the quality control sucks, because this should be round the other side here, which it isn't. So in actual fact, all as it is now, it's like the other screws, just that it's got a longer cut up here. So the quality control sucks to even start with. Not good, if you ask me. Right, we'll switch this off. So, I mean, I'm not impressed with the quality control to start with now, to be honest. Right then, how deep does this thing go? Oh, let's have a look. Actually, it's not bad. Gets a bit of grip. You could maybe manoeuvre this in one-handed into a place, right enough. I'll have to admit. But I'm actually just going to use. I'll put the. I'll do how I normally put my screws in. I'll put their bit into this drill. Right now, we're going to put some of these in. Let's see how they drive in then to start with. Okay, we're ready. We're going. We're rolling. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, actually did drive in quite a bit. Well, so far, I gave it a little flick. It came away though. Do drive in pretty quick, I must admit. And of course, it's because they've got a coarse thread. It's not very fine. Even these have it as well. And these have that typical point. And again, it's one big long slot on this one. So let's see how it goes in. I'm going to put this one pretty close to the edge. Okay? Oops. Yeah, went in. Actually, the first one I picked up seems to be a different size. I'm going to remove it actually. Have a look at that. Weird. I'll check it over. I must have picked up a 5x50. I should be using 4x50. I'm my fault. Anyway, we'll try another one. We'll go in somewhere around out the middle here. We'll see how this goes. Oops, what is it? Oops. I must admit, yeah, Actually, it does what the plex do come away, and they do sit down quite nice. Okay then, let's go back to the 5x50. These are driving in way too easy. I'm going to be really extreme and take this one really close to the edge, okay? Now this is silly, you wouldn't normally come this close to the edge. Oops. Yeah, going really close, it does give a little bit of split up there, but I mean, I am pushing it. I wouldn't think normally you would go that close to the edge. So, we'll go to the middle, we'll come up a bit and go to the middle there. Wow, they do drive in quick, and I must admit, the little plex do break away quite easy, but there's one there that hasn't come away, must admit. Oh, fine, let me see. We'll try another one there, and then we'll move to the Milwaukee. Yeah, it's going to split a bit here. I'm getting too close together. I'll have to come up a bit. Okay then, how do the combis or the drill drivers fare? Right, let's check. We're on screwdriver mode, we're on torque setting 1, so let's see how easy these drive in, okay, with the torque settings. We'll come about here and do it. Not bad. But you still get plex, so it doesn't, but the brake a lot easier. That's the main thing. Come here, try another one. Ooh. Actually, I must admit, they're nice with the combi. Oh. So you get, should have used their bit. Not bad, I'll just put this one in a little bit further. Yeah, a bit further. Alright, we'll try one more. Then after that we'll jump to high speed. I must admit, quite impressed. Actually, that's not bad. I'm impressed with that. Alright then, we've tried that. Now we'll move to the DeWalt. Now the DeWalt is going to be using the 4x50s on this, and I think I might have to jump. I'll put a few in here and a few in here. I'm keeping this area for when the camera comes round, so I'm at distance for the camera when I show you them actually going in, you see. So I'll just grab one or two of these. Well, I suppose it really matters where the actual cut is on these. Okay, well there's no point trying it one-handed really with these, because ooh, that top setting wants to come down one, definitely. They are driving easy, I must admit. Alright, I shall try that again. Right, take it off, back on. We'll try it one-handed. We'll try it one-handed, okay? Nice. Actually, they do kind of work a bit, actually. Right, I'll pop some in there. There is it. Don't really have to use this bit, but I'll go back and use this bit. So in other words, yeah, I mean, I'm quite impressed. I mean, a bit of alteration with the torque settings. Okay then, no, I'm quite impressed with that. I don't think that's right. I'll try 5x50 with this. I can't use this because, I'll try and show you. When you come down on it, it just pushes the screw off the end. It doesn't work with 5. What I was doing with this piece here only works up to 4.5 and under. Oops, there's it. Try that again. Yeah, torque setting needs to be all out, so I'll go there. Put it back on 7. Too much mucking about with it. I'll put one more of these in, make sure I set torque setting back again to where it should be. Get in. There we go. Yeah. That one's sitting a bit proud because I couldn't get it in with the torque setting, to be honest with you. Because I was having to readjust it too much. No. No. Let's see, actually it split that one there. The 5s do seem to split a little bit. Right then, I'm going to switch this camera off and bring you around now so you can actually have a look, and I'll show you putting some of these in here. Now then, we can see there was the first one I put in, which I put in wrong for some unknown reason. I picked up a 5x50. Oh, there's multi-scribe, there we go. Now, put these in with the surge here, and we have a slight split here on the wood. And then of course we go with this one, that's actually perfect, that one. Again, a little bit of a split here, but last night I was doing turbo 2s and it split the wood to hell last night, not joking. And then when I went up to the top end, up here, it did them all perfect, but I'm not going to say it's going to work tonight. So you can see they are actually pretty good, moving that way from there. And of course, oh, I'm over the top of the camera, sorry, my fault, I'll be too loud, oh, bad me. And then of course the Milwaukee combi, put these ones in. As I said, slight split on that one, just a little tiny split there, nothing really serious. Perfect, perfect. And there's these here, which was in pop 10, I think, with the DeWalt did them, yeah, DeWalt did them. And yet again, the DeWalt again is doing it pretty good, but then he didn't like the 5x50, whereas the Milwaukee did like it, perfect. But I was going to have the torque settings too high. Then I used the surge to put it in, and the surge, the hydraulic drive hits hard, misjudged it and just pushed it in a bit too far. So what we'll do now is we'll rearrange the camera and I'll show you putting some in with the surge and all over again then. Alright, so here goes. Right, okay. Now, I'll come up here and I'll put something in with the surge, and I'll get some others and I'll pop them in too. I've got some 70s to go in. Yeah, that flicked up quite a lot, but it broke away no problem. But again, it did kind of slightly split the wood. I'm beginning to wonder if it's this wood. Oops. Well, you can see them going in, right. Just hold it there, I'll go and get some 70s. I've got some 70s here. Right, my 70s. That's if I can get the box open. I don't see really what difference a 5x70 is going to make to the party, to be honest with you. Right, this is now 5x70 going in. I reckon it's just this wood that does that, personally myself. Makes that little split like this. We'll put one more in. Yeah, we'll put one more in and then we'll move to the combi. There we go, in with the combi. Right, we'll just drop that on the floor just now. We'll get the combi. Right, Milwaukee turn now. There we go, flicked up all over the place. And I went in a bit squint on that one, it did be driven in a bit more. There we go, perfect. Alright, and these are the 5x50s. Don't want to take that one in any further, right? Yeah. Weird, the torque setting wants to be turned up one. I'll try it, turning it up one. Let's take that one in. I'll try one more. Nope. Nah. If it's not there, I'll try this one just a bit further up here. There we go, it's in. Right, we'll leave that and I'll come up later on and I'll show you again what was actually being done. But it hasn't seated that one into place quite right. Okay, right, we'll get rid of this now. It's making a lot of noise. And this noise. We'll go back to the wall and show you them going in at high speed. Right. Yeah, there's something hard here. Yeah, ranked up one knot. I'm going to have to come down. Right there. There we go. In. Perfect. Yep, get on. Oops, popped down a bit too far. That was pretty good though. Yeah, I reckon it's this wood. It just splits so easy, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I'll bring it up now and you can have a look for yourselves now. There, you've seen them going in, and that's what they are, slightly a bit higher. That one, it wouldn't, that's where the knot is. This is where I have started having problems with the Milwaukee combi as well. And again, if you look carefully, you can see we're getting minor splits. I'll be honest with you, I do think this is a wood, but they also say they'll do hardwood, so we'll go around the other side for that one, okay? Right, I've got a little bit of hardwood here. I've used it in the past. What I'm going to do is, very quickly, is actually, I should really remove some of these screws out of here as I'll go on top. I might end up going on top. I'm going to grab some of these screws out just now. Get off. Wow, just grip onto that. Nah, it's because of the neck. Right, I'll take that one out as well. Right, keep them out of the way just now. Right, so what we'll do is we'll grab one of these and a little bit of wood, and we'll just very quickly, so it sits flush and I don't have to play about with it. I'll just go into an original hole, okay. Now what we're going to use for this surge, we'll use the surge for it. Yeah, we'll use the surge. Right then, so what we'll do is we'll put a 4x50 in first. Now they say this is for hardwood, okay, fine, let's have a go with it and see what we get. Not bad, right, 5x50. That left as well. I must admit, it did actually quite effective on hardwood. I'll do one more. Right, we'll use a 70, yeah? That'd be really... Not it's going to make much difference, but we'll use a 70. Where I can go that isn't going to interfere with anything. Maybe about... That's a join. That's mad. I'm going about there, okay? A little click, it broke away though, it's done it. Normally it'd be a lot harder to come off, so in some ways, yeah, okay. Take it you want to quite look at these, do you? I suppose you do. Right, we'll switch it back off and I'll give you another look at this. Oh, caught in the chair, there we are. Right, describe your thing. That one there went into a pre-drilled hole, it was already there. That's a 5x50 that went in. I went a little bit squint, but as for that, well acceptable. That is your 5x50 in there, and look, that's not bad actually. That could do, I sunk it a little bit more. And this one here is a 5x70 in here, and that one went in perfect. So really and truly, I'm going to wonder about this wood. I have had quite a few fails with it, but I'm afraid to say wood's wood. I mean, what can you do? Anyway, back to the other camera. Okay then, so this is those screws. So we know now that basically speaking, they're a multi-purpose screw, not a universal screw. Put that back in there out the way. Right, do this now. Okay there. Throw that in there. Okay then. So, multi-purpose, what that means is, the fact is you can't use these on masonry, because the fact is they've got a cutting edge here, and this cutting edge when it goes in, and there when it goes in, it's just removing the plastic out of it, to be honest with you. But again, I stated on Turbo 2, I've actually had some of them in a wall, and I used them for about a year as well. Not extensively, but I did use them, so they were in there. And of course, they haven't come out, they've caused no problems. But I would imagine if they were above the head, I would have, like hanging off the ceiling or something, I might have replaced them. But they were in the wall, and we just said, well, there's nothing going wrong, so fine, we'll leave them. So if they can do everything that they say they do, that's fine. The head on them does actually seem to work. It does, the plicks and everything that come up do come off a lot easier. And of course, being such a coarse thread, they do drive in quick. I got caught out a few times with the surge. But mind you, that hits hard though. That's another problem for there. So, pricing now. Okay then. Now, the box that I had cost me £20, but they pushed VAT onto it, so it was actually £25. It was £24 something or other. I did have a receipt somewhere floating, but we'll leave it. Just say £25 off Amazon. Right. So I'll give you some of the prices here just now. Okay. Now, screw fix price 5x40, 200, £8.29. The Amazonian channel £6.53. Back to screw fix. 5x50 for 200, £9.29. The Amazonian channel, £7.50. So you see the difference. Then we come to the 5x70, 200, which is £13.49 at screw fix. Amazonian channel, £9.98. But the hardest one was these ones here, the 6x100. I really struggled to get a price on them. And I must admit, for their 100mm screws by 5, they were slightly expensive. They were about the £16 mark, I have to admit, on the Amazonian channel. But this is how much I priced these at. Screw fix 6x100, £13.79. Amazonian channel, £26.42. Massive difference for some unknown reason, and I don't know why, but they were. You see, I'm bucked up on this thing here. So, are they any actual good? Well, they're saying they have 20% reduction in corrosion. The point is this: I've got, and I didn't mention it, I did Turbo 2 last night, and I didn't mention that I've actually had some of these outside for 4 years now, and they haven't actually corroded. But in saying that, I have got one that has, but that's because it's had a reaction with the brass, which won't be brass anyway. It'll be brass alloy, like it's copper alloy nowadays. So I've had a reaction there. But on the whole, all the screws I've got out there, which are Turbo 2, Turbo Gold, and other various makes as well, Screw Tight as well, some of them. And I'll be honest with you, for 5 years of being outside some of them, and they haven't really shown very much rust on them. They have tarnished a bit, they've darkened, but so what? So really, I did see these screws at Amazon, at Screw Fix when I was there, but they were a lot pricier at Screw Fix. And I thought, well, I'm not paying the ridiculous prices that Screw Fix was selling them for, and they've obviously dropped their prices, and that's why I thought, I might go for them. So we looked them up on the Amazonian channel, and we seen the box set, the trial set, so we thought, right, we'll try that out, we'll give it a go. And we got it, and we thought, well, we're at Screw Fix this particular day, and I had checked the pricing in there, and I thought, well, I'll buy some so we can have a comparison with them. It's the first time I've used them, and I'll be quite honest with you, if I could maybe use maybe a different piece of wood that isn't going to keep splitting, you might get somewhere. So what I might do is, I might just turn this over on each side and see if it does any difference before we say goodnight on this one. Okay? We'll get rid of that, we don't need it. Right, not needed. We'll dump you there to see if it acts any different on the wood on its edge. Okay, that's all this is. I mean, I don't think it will, to be honest with you, but you never know. And if it does do good, then in that case I'll bring it around and let you have a look at it. Okay, we'll use the combi. We'll leave the surge out of this one. We'll try it with this one. We'll put it back on its first torque setting where it should be. Alright, and go. Actually no, it's gonna have to go up on its torque setting. It wants to be on that one. Big flick on that one, but it came away. But then again, it didn't seat right, so maybe that's what the problem is. Okay, we'll try another one. No driving, try another up the torque setting. Will come up a bit as well. Oh, wow! Must have hit a screw there. That hit a screw. No, but stop setting up one more then. Fine. Whoa, that popped it in. Picked up a massive bit of wood. I'm going to show you that as well. And then we'll just keep quiet. Whoop, there's it. No, another one. Go and say you're going in too fast. Actually, the torque setting wants to come up again. I'm stunned. This is something new for the Milwaukee. There we go. Not bad. Alright. Just break up, you're going in too fast. Right, well, just for a laugh, we'll try one of these. I'll turn the torque settings right back down to 1. We'll see what happens when we put one of these in. How much in a bed is it? Right to the table. This drill can't do 4 mil diameter screws. The torque settings just do 2 powerful. That's what you get for being an idiot. Well, you gotta do it every now and again. Like, have a laugh, I'll tell you. Right, that mess was caused through stupidity, so we'll leave that. But I'm gonna show you now on this camera the kind of mess that I made going in. Personally, I think it's a good idea, but I think these ones do better. I'm gonna have a go with some of these. Torque setting up yet again. The deep head recess does actually work. I'm having no problems actually grabbing them and throwing them in. Yeah, I'm having no problems. They're flicking off. Believe me, I think the 4 by 50 size or the 4 mil diameter size does work. Oh, that's screwing that in, and that's in the way now. Okay then, we'll just switch cameras round. Switch that one off. Right, where's my little flame? There it is. Okay then. They are taking them down, but they're not actually taking them completely level. But then again, on average, that isn't actually too bad until you come to this one and it actually split the wood and lift it up. But then again, that's something inherent with a lot of screws, believe you me, but still I would have expected better. And you got another big plick on that one there. Then we move further along and you've got these here, not too bad. And this one here didn't sit quite right. That one hit a nail when it went in. That was done by the DeWalt. And of course we have a small plicky. Oh, well, we did have a small plick there. But on the whole, and of course the splitting, yeah, the splitting actually, bring it back in again, let's show you. The splitting is there again. I'm not too sure if it's a wood. I might have to investigate into it later on and we can have a look at that. So, this is the Reisser cutter screws anyway. So you've seen them now, you've seen how they actually work. It's up to you what you decide on your screws anyway. I've done the best I can. It's not me that makes the screws look bad, the screws do it themselves. You could say, well, why don't you go in a bit slower? It's supposed to be softwood. The fact is, softwood, you go in hard weight anyway. They'll tell you that, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So, but they did work quite well on hardwood, they did do well. For me, more experience, more trying them out, I think. Getting different woods and all the rest of it would be a good idea to try it out. And as for that, fine. Corrosion outside, I don't really know because they're just too new. Again, that'll have to be experimented. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I hope you found it interesting. I found it quite interesting as well, to be honest with you. Buried it right down through and drilled. And as I said, these ribs, these countersinking ribs underneath here, are not for drilling the screw down into the wood as some people think. I keep saying this because I've had arguments with people about this. I've had up to 5 arguments with people that say that's exactly what they're for. It's so to sink the screw further in. No, it's not. Anyway, goodbye, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when I'm going to start releasing some of the videos of me fixing things and making things, the disasters I have. So they'll be coming out soon. Okay then, bye now.